Hi, I'm Marge McCoy. I'm a pharmacist at Lopez Island Pharmacy in Washington State, and this is an effort to answer some of the questions we've been fielding regarding radioactive potassium or iodine contamination due to the nuclear reactor disaster in Japan. Currently, potassium iodide is not available. I've actually been trying to order it for about 18 months in an attempt to stockpile a little bit in case of a disaster, but we've been unable to get it this entire time. I'm guessing that countries have actually been doing the stockpiling, and that's why we've seen availability issues during this time period. Lacking potassium iodide treatment, should you need to treat your family, what to do? There's a study out of the University of Pennsylvania State Medical Center, Hershey Medical Center, and they exposed rats to iodine-131, radioactive iodine, and then they treated them in one of several ways. They either gave them traditional potassium iodide tablets, oral tablets, or they treated them topically with either povidone iodine or tincture of iodine by dipping a paw in the solution or by swabbing the skin with the topical solution. What they found out was rather interesting in that the results were pretty similar across the board, no matter what the treatment was. So the topical solution treatment was just as effective as the potassium iodide tablets in blocking the uptake of the radioactive iodine. They only found about a 3 to 10% accumulation of radioactive iodine in the glands, in the thyroid glands of the affected animals. So it was a pretty positive outcome. Unfortunately, we don't have human studies to go on, so all we can do at this point is extrapolate, and in a pinch, that's probably how I would treat my family if I couldn't get potassium iodide tablets. How much to use? Again, we don't have good information here. I've seen varying amounts. Pretty much they're saying using 2% tincture of iodine, you can either dip a forefinger in up to the first knuckle, soak it for a short while, and then just let that be absorbed. Another site is suggesting an area about the size of the back of the hand, and yet another site is dosing according to age, with an adult being dosed with about 8 milliliters of 2% tincture of iodine, either swabbed on the forearm or the abdomen. Keep in mind that smaller people, younger people are going to be using smaller amounts, and if you're using povidone iodine, it's a 10% solution as opposed to tincture of iodine, which is only a 2% solution, so you should need less. Currently, availability. Potassium iodide, I have seen some internet claims that it's available. I have no idea as far as the quality or the integrity of those products. They're not pharmaceutical grade, and they don't undergo the same pharmaceutical testing that the products that we would normally be able to get do. So I can't say that they even contain potassium iodide. So that's a little bit of an unknown. If I had to treat my own family, I'd probably be doing the topical, either povidone iodine or tincture of iodine solution. Currently in the state of Washington, we are not under any threat. The levels are not of any appreciable problem. I continue to watch the internet and the news for late-breaking developments, but as of Tuesday, March 15th, we don't have any concerns here in Washington State. I hope that's helpful to you, and if you have any questions, stop by the pharmacy and we'll talk to you more. Bye-bye.